Please listen to the horror story, Shadows of Ravenwood, A Tale of Terror. Follow me to listen to many mysterious stories that you have never heard before. Deep in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, nestled among the towering pines and winding streams, lies a forgotten town known as Ravenwood. Once a thriving community, Ravenwood now lies abandoned, its streets silent, its buildings crumbling, and its secrets buried beneath layers of time. Legend has it that Ravenwood was cursed long ago by the native Cherokee people, who warned of an ancient evil lurking in the shadows of the forest. They spoke of a dark presence, a malevolent force that fed on the fear and suffering of the living, waiting patiently for its chance to strike. But the people of Ravenwood paid no heed to these warnings, blinded by their greed and ambition. They built their town upon sacred ground, desecrating the land and awakening the slumbering evil that lay dormant beneath the earth. As the years passed, strange occurrences plagued the town of Ravenwood. Residents spoke of whispers in the night, shadows that moved of their own accord, and eerie figures that lurked in the darkness. Some claimed to have seen the ghostly apparitions of long-dead ancestors, their eyes burning with an otherworldly fire. But the most chilling tale of all was that of the Witch of Ravenwood, a dark and malevolent entity said to roam the forest, preying upon unsuspecting travelers who dared to venture too close to its lair. It was said that those who crossed paths with the witch would never be seen again, their souls trapped for eternity in the endless depths of the forest. Among the townsfolk, there was one story that sent shivers down their spines whenever it was told. It was the legend of the Hollow Man, a spectral figure said to roam the streets of Ravenwood on moonless nights, his hollow eyes filled with an insatiable hunger for human flesh. Many claim to have seen the Hollow Man lurking in the shadows, his ghostly form drifting silently through the abandoned streets, searching for his next victim. But perhaps the most terrifying aspect of Ravenwood was the abandoned asylum that loomed on the outskirts of town. Built in the late 1800s, the asylum was home to some of the most deranged and disturbed individuals ever to walk the earth. It was said that the screams of the patients could be heard echoing through the halls at night, their tortured souls forever trapped within the decaying walls of the asylum. As the sun dipped below the horizon and the darkness descended upon Ravenwood, the townsfolk retreated to their homes, locking their doors and shuttering their windows in a desperate bid to keep the evil at bay. But despite their best efforts, they knew that the darkness would always find a way in, creeping through the cracks and crevices of their fragile existence. For in Ravenwood, the line between the living and the dead was blurred, and the sins of the past cast a long and menacing shadow over the present. And as long as the town remained shrouded in darkness, the true horror of Ravenwood would continue to haunt the nightmares of those who dared to venture within its borders. But perhaps, just perhaps, there was still hope for Ravenwood. For deep within the heart of the forest, hidden away from prying eyes, lay the key to unlocking the town's dark secrets and banishing the evil that had taken root there once and for all. All it would take was a brave soul, willing to face the darkness head-on and confront the horrors that lay waiting in the depths of Ravenwood. And so, as the moon cast its pale light upon the deserted streets of Ravenwood, a lone figure emerged from the shadows, their heart filled with determination and their mind set on one thing and one thing only: to uncover the truth behind the legend of Ravenwood and put an end to the nightmare once and for all. But little did they know that their journey would lead them down a path darker and more treacherous than they could ever have imagined, where every step brought them closer to the heart of darkness and the true horror of Ravenwood.